traveling from the capital of Pakistan to the quiet town of Hasan Abdal. My journey began at the Gurdwara. I started with my bookish knowledge of what Sikhism entails and what its adherents are like. Initially, I was just an outsider, detached and on a work assignment. But I dived in with an open mind, ready to learn new things, and as a consequence, I developed emotional ties, came closer to my own religion, and it reinforced some of my own beliefs. Today marks the beginning of the Baisakhi festival. Each year, this festival brings together thousands of pilgrims from across the border and around the world. Sikhs from different parts of Pakistan also join their fellow brethren here in Hasan Abdal to take part in the Baisakhi festival. Satnam Ji, Vaheguru Ji, Satnam Ji, Vaheguru Ji, Satnam Ji, Vaheguru Ji, Satnam Ji, Vaheguru Ji, Satnam Ji, Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru Ji. I went in empty-handed and came out fully enriched. I was accepted as I was. Having never met a Sikh in my life before, I was a clean slate, written on only with love and respect. It's 11:30 p.m. and it's unbelievably cold in the month of April. I've been waiting here in this cold for this train to arrive via the Wagah border. It's carrying about 600 pilgrims from across the border, and so many of them would be setting foot here in the city of Hasan Abdal for the first time. And I can't wait to see all their excited and mixed emotions, young and old alike. So many people will be setting foot here for the first time, and this is the train. Whoa. I found respect to be fundamental, but that respect goes beyond religion. They give respect to everything, to the living, to nature, to women, to their hosts, to other religions. I was enamored by the use of the word Sahib as a polite form of address for religious texts, places of worship, and things of religious significance. Humility or Nimrata is a very important quality in Sikhism, as it is a way to realize our insignificance and God's grandeur. The real world, or Maya for Sikhs, is also part of the larger creation, so they respect it and take its challenges seriously. This makes Sikhs practical and explorative. The interaction that I saw reminded me that I have always wanted to be more humble. I'm focused, have strong beliefs, and was born with advantages. But true living is in finding deeper meaning in the service of others. While I was at the holiest site in the Sikh faith, I had the honor of doing seva and helping prepare langar for the congregation. This is the kitchen of the langar hall, and I decided to volunteer. They call it doing seva. I just tried my hand at making some jalebis, and I'm particularly very proud of one jalebi that I made. It's very round, and it actually looks like how they make it. And he taught me how to make a real jalebi and what the things that go into it. And it was very interesting, and the first time that I tried my hand at this. And there's a lot of women here, along with the men who are volunteering in this kitchen. And I decided to do some seva myself. And a lot of I can smell the food, and it's all traditional food, and it's being prepared. Raw materials are being cut. This place is very, very noisy right now, and this is also very hot. So I'm going to see how many more I can make. Seeing hundreds of volunteers preparing free meals for thousands of people and seeing everyone sitting together as equals, eating the same thing, touched me. It's afternoon and all the raw material for lunch is being prepared right behind me. The food prepared here is all vegetarian, purely vegetarian. So, you can see a lot of women, all these volunteer women cutting vegetables right behind me. And I'm going to see if I can talk to one of them.
आज वैसाखी का दिन है। हम यहाँ वैसाखी मनाने के लिए आए हैं। दूर दूर से लोग यहाँ पर आते हैं। यहाँ ये गुरुद्वारा पंजा साहिब है और हम सब पाकिस्तानी लोग वैसाखी का त्यौहार बहुत ज़्यादा खुशियों से मनाते हैं।
सक्खर से मैं आया हूँ। जैसे लंगर जो है हमारे कस्टडी में चलता है। हमें यहाँ आते हुए 30-40 साल हो गए हैं। यहाँ हमें सेवा करके आगे जो ना दिली सुकून मिलता है, इसीलिए यहाँ हम हर साल आते हैं।
These Sikh values of service to the community, justice and equality are also Islamic values. Being here was a reminder for me that each day we can work harder to live out those values that make us strong and connected. It was also a chance to honor more than 500 years of rich Sikh history in the region of Punjab of the subcontinent.
ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਆਇਆ ਨਾ ਉਦੋਂ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਦੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦਾ ਆਵਾਮ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਸ਼ਾਸਨ ਦਾ ਪਿਆਰ ਵੇਖ ਕੇ ਦੂਸਰੀ ਵਾਰ ਮੇਰਾ ਫਿਰ ਮਨ ਕੀਤਾ ਆਉਣ ਨੂੰ। ਦੂਸਰੀ ਵਾਰ ਮੈਂ ਫਿਰ ਉਸ ਖਿੱਚ ਦਾ ਖਿੱਚਿਆ ਹੋਇਆ 2016 ਵਿੱਚ ਆਇਆ ਔਰ 2016 ਦੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਨੇ ਹੋਰ ਵਾਧਾ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ 18 ਵਿੱਚ ਆਇਆ ਹਾਂ। ਹਰ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰ ਦੀ ਸਹੂਲਤ ਮਿਲਦੀ ਹੈ, ਕਿਸੇ ਕਿਸਮ ਦੀ ਕੋਈ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਨਹੀਂ, ਰਹਿਣ ਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਖਾਣੇ ਪੀਣੇ ਦੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੈ। ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਪਾਕਿਸਤਾਨ ਸਾਰੇ ਪ੍ਰਸ਼ਾਸਨ ਆਵਾਮ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਸ਼ਾਸਨ ਦਾ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
There are many beautiful concepts in Sikhism. One such concept is Chardi Kala, meaning remaining in high spirits. To achieve Chardi Kala, one must destroy ego to realize one's true self. When one destroys the ego, they become one with the One. At that point, nothing can stop them. At the Gurdwara, I heard the story of Baba Wali Shah Gandhari. I decided I wanted to make that voyage alongside the rest of them to pay my respects. I'm halfway through and I'm climbing this track to pay my respects to Baba Wali Gandhari. And all the pilgrims are, they climb this path and they go up the mountain to pay their respects to Baba Wali Gandhari. And their guru, Nanak Dev, he instructed all the Sikhs that whoever comes to perform, this pilgrimage, they have to pay their respects to Baba Wali Gandhari as well. And the government of Pakistan has actually, made resorts around the way and made small shops to facilitate the pilgrims and all the people climbing up so that they can buy food and water and, take a little rest under the shade and recharge a bit before continuing on this journey. So we're gonna go up, and I'm told that there's 40 minutes of climb still left. So I hope I can make it. This has been a difficult climb, but the view seems to be worth it. As you can see, the Gurdwara is right behind me, and it is situated in the center of the city of Hasan Abdal. I've completed my 3 kilometers long trek, and I'm finally here at the Mazar. I'm gonna pay my respects to Shah Gandhari just in a bit. And along with me, a lot of Sikh pilgrims have also reached the top. It was a difficult climb, and right over here we have so many shops, that they're selling few snacks and few accessories. People are buying things and shopping as well. And it's a different kind of atmosphere, and it's a different feeling. The view is definitely worth the climb. And yeah, let's go and pay our respects to Shah Gandhari. While on that mountain, I also took some time to meditate. It was a nice place to contemplate and have my Zen moment. I realized I'm a Sikh. Anyone's a Sikh. You just have to be a good person, respect your elders, and give to the less fortunate. We have more in common than we are different. We share the same love for the land that I call my home. And this matti we sometimes take for granted. I was their daughter, their sister. We cried together, we laughed together, and they trusted me with their life's intimate stories.
छठी विजिट हैगी है। मैं पहली बार 81 ਵਿੱਚ आई सी। एक डर ਦਾ ਮਾਹੌਲ ਸੀ, ਦਹਿਸ਼ਤ ਦਾ ਮਾਹੌਲ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਪਤਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ। और पहली विजिट तो लैके 6 विजिट तक जो मैं अपना एक्सपीरियंस दसना चाह रही हाँ कि इत्थे दे जो आवाम दे लोग हैं, इत्थे दे जो वर्कर्स हैं, इत्थे दी जो सिक्योरिटी है, जो अरेंजमेंट है, बंदोबस्त है, माशाअल्लाह असी वो बयान नहीं कर सकते कि सानू इन्ना प्यार मिलता है। साड़ी जो पीढ़ियाँ पिछलियाँ हैगियां जो सानू एक्सप्लेन करदियां सी वो वाकई सच्ची साबित हो रही हैं कि इत्थे साड़ी मिट्टी है।
This human connection where in the moment in time you connect with another, you feel their pain, and you make a connection. So pure in nature, innocent, without expectation, but yet profoundly giving. While Sikhism is strongly monotheistic, it has elements of pantheism. This means that God permeates creation. God is seen in the grass, the air, the ant, the stars, and every single person, regardless of their station in life. The Sikhs do not disown other religions, but rather give the interpretation that it is their way of worshipping God. Allah, Waheguru, Krishna, or Yahweh. Ultimately, we are all just worshipping the same God. Sikhism says that while God is within everything, God is not equivalent to the universe, as the universe is merely a fraction of God, and God existed before it. I found that in Sikhism, there is no emphasis on conversion. Even if you are born into it, you have to choose to commit. Sikhism requires baptism into the religion in a ceremony called the Amrit Sanchar. Amrit itself is a special mixture of pure water and sugar crystals mixed in a steel bowl with a sword, the making up of which is part of the Amrit ceremony. This mixture is sprinkled on the initiate and then drunk by the new Sikh. Once you become an Amritdhari, you are required to wear all 5 articles. The 5 Ks are the 5 items of dress and physical appearance given to the Sikhs by Guru Gobind Singh when he gathered together the first members of the Khalsa on the Vaisakhi day in 1699. These symbols give Sikhs a unique identity signifying discipline and spirituality. The Panch Pyare, or the Beloved 5, hold a special significance in the Sikh religion, as they hold the 5 takhts, or the seats of power. Right over here is the Palki Sahib, and as you can see, it is surrounded in a sea of emotion and extreme devotion. Inside this hall, I had the pleasure of meeting the 11th Sikh Guru, who isn't a human but a religious scripture. The Sikh religious scripture is written completely in poetry. The Gurus not only wanted to teach the mind, but to the heart as well. And so they sang their wisdom to the world. The entire 1430 pages is a song. They sing it in their gurdwaras all the time, and it is quite beautiful. Punjabi are hospitable people, and Sikhs, also called Sardars, are known for their big hearts. I met several long-lost relatives I didn't know I had. One of them was this family I spent some time with and touched the Panja Sahib to try and share their experience. All of humanity is the same, as they all have the essence of God in them. Religions and labels, they do not matter. What matters is how you live your life, your thoughts, your actions, your intentions. Though this journey has ended for me today, I feel like I'm taking a part of this with me. As you can see, there's so many bags and the pilgrims are just about to leave, and I'm gonna leave with them. This is the end of the Baisakhi festival. There is beauty in coexistence. All I know is that I was happy. I managed to forget to capture the moments that touched me the most and moved me to the core, because I was busy living them, and I wanted to be present. There's so much hustle and bustle going on around me. The buses are, getting loaded. They're leaving now for Nankana Sahib from Hassan Abdal. And I got to witness so many emotional scenes of, goodbyes. And it seems as if it's very difficult for them to say goodbye to this place, a place that holds so much importance in their religion. And oh my God, there's a lot of noise. You can see, this is the scenes that you usually get to witness, when people are about to leave, and there's a lot of luggage all around me. I'll be coming here again next year to see some familiar faces. This is what unconditional love does. It pulls you right back. I want to give back to the community that has given me so much.
I am from New Delhi, India, and I'm here with my father, who's Dr. P.S. Marwa, and sitting next to me. So I landed here on somewhere on Friday and had an amazing experience so far. It was really good. The people here were very welcoming. The Gurdwara sevas and the Gurdwara ceremonies and everything was so awestruck. I cannot tell you. I mean, it's just same, how we had it in India, how we have it here. It's my first experience here, and inshallah, I just hope that in my near future I turn up soon.
My parents, both my mother's side and my father's side, they belong to Pakistan. There is their homeland. Though I couldn't visit the outside, but thank God I visited Pakistan.
The only thing that I have for them now is just well wishes, and I hope that their journey is filled with love and contentment and more blessings to come.